All right, guys, sorry I haven't posted in a little while. Haven't really had much going on. Basically, I cleaned out my garage enough to get the Mustang home, which is nice. I don't have a lot of room for activities in here. I'm waiting on the engine for the truck. I still got to find a spot for a couple of the stock parts for the Mustang. Like I said, not a lot of room for activities. So the Mustang is home. I just installed an additional pulley by Metco for the supercharger because the pulley on the supercharger is smaller than stock and it creates a little bit of belt slip, so I'm losing out on boost. So that tensioner should reduce belt slip so I can gain a little more boost. And I also installed my Thinkware 1000U dash cam on there. And you recorded some stuff on that, but it's boring because it's super easy stuff and no one really cares. So that's that. For the lowrider, I went to a car show with the Mustang 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago, and we were going to take the lowrider too. And the alternator went out the night before. So that morning I woke up early and went and bought an alternator from AutoZone, put it in, didn't work. I was pissed off. Went to the car show, won an award. Top 75 out of 188. So top 40% won an award. So it's like a participation trophy for the guys who have the cleaner cars. And then last weekend, I went and got a new alternator for this thing, put it in, didn't work. So that was 2 bad alternators. Brought that back to AutoZone, said I'm not getting AutoZone shit anymore. Went down to O'Reilly's, got an alternator, put it in, then it's good. So sweet, so that car was working good all weekend, so we drove it all weekend. And then she went and started it up the other day to drive it, and a bunch of caster shims fell out from underneath the car. So now she doesn't want to drive it because, you know, something's wrong with the suspension. So now she's got to go back to the guys who did the alignment and say, hey, you didn't tighten something enough, right? Caster shims shouldn't be falling out. So then that happened, and then today I went to move the car so I could pull my Mustang out in order to put the dash cam in, and the whole AccuAir system stopped working. And ended up, I blew a main fuse to the left side pump. If you remember before, we had the right side pump fuse blow, so we changed the pump. This time I just changed the check valve because it was a little weak. And so now that's working again. Basically, the lowrider needs maintenance all the time, and it can't even go a full week between braking. So that sucks. My Mustang's finally home. Probably not going to drive it more. I really want to, but even when I want to drive it, I have 3 cars I'll have to move around and a motorcycle because this thing's going to sit outside because no room. I hope that my engine comes soon so I can get that in and start on the wiring and all that stuff and get this thing farther along. And I don't really have another video this weekend either because there's really nothing going on. So sorry for the delay in videos. I really don't have a good excuse besides there's nothing to do. So hopefully I get some good stuff coming out soon. Hopefully we get some more progress on this badass truck coming up. So sorry we don't have much videos coming out lately. I'm doing my best. Sometimes I record things like I recorded some today, but the videos are just boring and my camera work sucks. And I feel like it's not going to be a good video, so I'm just not going to put it out. Because basically that pulley that I installed is super easy. It's 3 bolts, so who cares about seeing that? And the dash cam, you could probably look up 1,000 videos that are better than the one I just recorded today on how to install a dash cam. So wish we could just keep this thing on the road. And you're probably already subscribed to my channel if you're watching this, and if you don't subscribe to my channel already and for some reason you're watching this, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button, and stay tuned for hopefully some better videos here coming up soon. Peace out. But I am going to fart. And then figure out where I want to put this. I'll put it out of...